Hi, I'm King 5 meteorologist Rich Marriott, and this is the King 5 Plus forecast. And well, we had another hot day yesterday. We were saying it was going to cool down about 3 to 5 degrees. It went for the minimum, that's for sure. Out of the airport, we hit 87 degrees, just 3 degrees cooler than what we saw on Sunday. But you might not have noticed that it felt cooler out there, that's for sure. We actually picked up a few degrees down around Olympia, where we ended up hitting 93 degrees, but didn't break their old record, which was way up at 97, fortunately. It's a little hot for, I think, most people around Puget Sound. Beautiful morning again today, starting off this Tuesday. We've got lots of sunshine. The Bellingham Tower Cam has been beautiful all morning long, and nothing but blue sky and a few high clouds drifting through. And that's pretty much the story up and down the Sound right now, is we've got just a few high clouds drifting through, a bit of morning haze there in Tacoma looking out towards the mountain. Out along the coast, though, they did get some low clouds, marine deck clouds that moved in there overnight and pushed their way inland as far as the South Hood Canal. You can see there at Westport, those clouds still kind of hanging in there, but it looks like the sun's trying to break through along the ocean beaches, so that's a good sign that they'll get a little bit of sunshine later on. But high temperatures out along the coastal beaches only getting into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees today. Take a look at the temperatures this morning. They were substantially cooler than what we saw yesterday morning. We were running mostly, especially urban heat island area there at Seattle, Tacoma, Everett. They were running in the low to mid 60s yesterday. You can see they're down in the low to mid 50s today. In fact, if we compare today's temperatures to yesterday's temperatures, you can see substantially cooler there, especially in the central and south Sound. And those areas are really going to cool off today with the high temperatures probably getting up to only around 80 or maybe some low 80s in that area. So still warm, but not as hot as it was the last couple of days. Checking that first alert 7-day forecast, you can see that cooling continues all the way to Thursday and Friday. And by then, looks like our onshore wind should have totally kicked in. Our ocean air conditioning will probably start with morning clouds, then clear to sunshine. But those high temperatures dropping back to the upper 60s to right near 70 degrees, and it warms a couple degrees, fortunately, as we head into the weekend. Take a look at the satellite image, that visible satellite picture. You can see the clouds that are moving past there, those are the high clouds, and then you see those low clouds. That's the marine deck that's pushed its way up into the river valleys, and see that extended there just about to the South Hood Canal, not quite over to the Olympia area, but that did push inland, and by tomorrow probably is going to make it into the South Sound, maybe as far north as Tacoma. We're going to settle into that morning clouds and afternoon sun pattern, which is pretty typical for this time of the year. Taking a look at our forecast high temperatures today, up there around Whatcom and Skagit counties, you can see mostly right in the low 70s there near the water, and then moving inland, you can see some temperatures getting into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, and Marble Mount continues to be the warm spot all the way up at 85 degrees, and Diablo Lake at 84 degrees today. Moving south there, you can see around Snohomish County, we've got those temperatures mostly in the 70s to right near 80 degrees, even as you move inland a bit, and around King County, looking at mostly the upper 70s and low 80s around the area, though pushes there around Auburn, getting close to those mid 80s with 84 degrees, but they're quite a ways away from the water, which allows them to get a little bit warmer there. And down around the South Sound there, you can see around Olympia, those temperatures getting to the low to maybe some mid 80s as you move farther away from the Puget Sound. Out towards southern Washington, down towards Portland, you can see those temperatures along that I-5 corridor much cooler than they have been. They're mostly upper 70s and low 80s. And out towards the coast with that marine area definitely in place there. Right along the coast itself, only upper 50s. A little bit warmer as you move inland towards Raymond, South Bend area, where you should get into the upper 60s during the afternoon. Checking a little farther to the north, you can see there around Hoquiam, getting into the low 60s, and as we get up there towards the Hoh Rainforest, one of the warmer spots at low to mid 70s, and the coastal beaches, northern coastal beaches, mostly right around that 60-degree mark. And as you move back over on the east slopes of the Cascades, a little warmer over there with 79 degrees at Lake Cushman, Quilcene checking in at 81 degrees. East of the Cascades, sunny and still hot over there. They've got the excessive heat warning out for that area you see highlighted at this point. They see temperatures pushing back towards 100 degrees, it looks like, and we've got just quite a bit of heat still going on over there. Another day with 90s to near 100 degrees. They should begin to cool a little bit more tomorrow. Unfortunately, they will be picking up gusty winds down the east slopes of the Cascades today, which is not good for firefighters trying to fight those fires there around not around Ellensburg, rather around Cle Elum and also over towards Leavenworth. But the good news is we'll be looking for some cooler temperatures and higher humidities as we head on towards midweek. Take a look at the mountains. They're looking pretty nice over there in the Olympics, seeing nothing but sunshine, and not too different there at Paradise at Mount Rainier. A good morning there if you can find a parking place in the lot there. Our forecast for today for hiking does call for sunshine, temperatures into the mid-70s at the highway pass levels, around 3,000 to 4,000 feet. Looks like it'll be a good day to be up on the trails, and similarly, not much different for tomorrow. We might see a few more clouds around, but otherwise looking for temperatures to be still very comfortable, getting into the upper 60s for the highs at the pass levels. Taking a look at our forecast highs again for today over western Washington. Basically, from about Everett northward, we're looking at low to mid-70s, and then south of Everett, those temperatures running mostly in the low to maybe a few mid-80s as you move inland, and then still hot over there in eastern Washington with the Yakima looking at close to 100 degrees as their high temperature this afternoon. So for today, upper mid-70s to low 80s around Puget Sound. Tomorrow, mostly in the 70s, and then probably morning clouds and afternoon sun for Thursday and Friday. High temperatures getting into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Might warm a little bit Saturday and Sunday into the low 70s with just a little bit more sunshine. Right now, it looks like we might see a chance of a few showers moving in late Sunday, especially Monday. You might see a few showers around into Tuesday. It's not a big producer, but be the first moisture we've gotten in some time. And if we check the 6 to 10 day outlook in terms of temperatures, we're in pretty good shape, staying mostly in the upper 60s and low 70s all the way out to the 20th of the month. So actually in really good shape temperature-wise. No more signs of any heat waves headed our way, which should be good news for most folks. That first shot of heat was certainly plenty for a while, and a chance to get out and enjoy some really normal temperatures, upper 60s and low 70s, it looks like later this week and over the weekend, and enjoy the sunshine without having to always be looking for shade.